EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Teddy, I assume many times in your career, you were instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out had it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Johnson. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Well timed by Nichols. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
To the head he goes and lands well with the right hand left hook combo.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Nichols. Body shot lands. It was the right. That was a miss by Johnson. Right back to the gut. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Johnson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter up. Make him pay for his misses. You need to throw more punches. The body, listen, the body. Hits that body.
I made it to the eye of the storm. Feeling torn like they flipped me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I'm out the grind.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. All night long. This is your fight. You're in control. No effort.
The history the truth is meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You can't.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kobe Nichols. Nichols is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Well-targeted right hand by Nichols.
Keep those hands up.
Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. 90 seconds to go here in this round. What a thudding shot he just landed.
Well, he left the left hand out there a little lazy, and he crashed it over.
Nichols is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kobe Nichols. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Nichols is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Well placed, straight right hand. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Solid straight right hand.
Keep working the body. Come on, keep
Johnson's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Nichols' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Nichols is making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. Johnson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Unable to score with the hook. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Nichols. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Meldrick Johnson. Right hand downstairs.
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Don't let him keep his distance.
Well, let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 3 rounds. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. There's the old 1-2 coming after him. Good right hand. Accurate with the straight left. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kobe Nichols. Nichols has given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Johnson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. And now he scores with that left to the body. Johnson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Johnson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Come on, kid.
Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Halfway into round number 5 here. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Meldrick Johnson. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Solid right hand lands from Meldrick Johnson. Good looking 2-punch combo by John. Big shot there. Oh, a good straight shot that time. Nichols is looking up at his opponent.
They're always telling you to draw a straight line. That was a straight line right to the chin.
5, 6, 7, 8. Get up! 9. Get up! Get up!
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. An accurate left by Nichols. And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. Johnson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nichols is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Johnson. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson.
It's okay, let's go.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. yet another right hand lands. Nichols is doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Flush right hand to the head. Johnson's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Downstairs with a right hand. Great movement to get away from those punches. Johnson's left working well that time. Here he comes, nice and aggressive, red hot going after it, much the way he finished up the action the last time we saw him in the last round.
Hey, look, if you're a fisherman and the fishing was good in a certain spot, you can't wait to get the boat out to that same spot. He's rolling right out there.
Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all four of them. Johnson's able to land a good, solid left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Kobe Nichols. Left to the body. You know, it's one thing to be a catcher in baseball, but you don't want to be one in boxing, and that's what he's doing right now. He's getting hit.
Yeah, and he's got to find a way to pitch.
Good work defensively by Nichols. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Johnson's putting forth a great combination there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
It's what the old-timers want to see, combination punching by Johnson. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him.
This is a moment of the fight where they have to figure things out. Johnson's been trying to crack this code, but so far through 7 rounds, nothing doing. Your scorecard has it that way. It's easy to see. It's a very close fight.
Change. We've seen their talents.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
BA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
Vitaly Klitschko's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Mike Tyson Tyson's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vitaly Klitschko. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good flush shot by Vitaly Klitschko. Scored well with that right hand to the body. 1-2 jabs up top. Teddy, there are so many advantages for the well-rounded fighter, the balanced fighter up against the power puncher. But what are the advantages for the power puncher, if any?
Well, the one great advantage is he can pull it out of the fire at any moment. You know, usually the power puncher can and will make mistakes. If the good boxer makes one mistake, his night might be over.
And yet another big shot comes in. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Give credit to Vitaly Klitschko for having the guts to get up after being knocked down. But I do not like the way he looks right now. I don't know that he's going to last. And a good solid 1-2 combo by Mike Tyson. Last 10 seconds. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Tyson's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Tyson's landed a good, solid combination. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Vitaly Klitschko's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those? What a big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Vitaly Klitschko has showed guts before, fighting on with a badly damaged eye. Now he has to fight on after being knocked down. Tyson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Biting jab by Mike Tyson. Vitaly Klitschko's scoring with that right hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Come
You can see that this is Vitaly's mindset right now. He wants to utilize the combination punch.
He wants to frustrate you a little bit. He'll get off the shots and then he'll change his distance. He'll step out a little bit, get you to reach a little bit, and guess what? Chance for more combinations now on the back end.
Good block there by Mike Tyson. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Vitaly Klitschko.
Relax. Doing great. Keep the...
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen. Threw a wide punch and caught you. Tighten up your punches, right?
Vitaly Klitschko's corner is probably wondering what the answer is. So far, they haven't had it. Starting yet another round, coming off yet another round when he was knocked down. Great work offensively landing that combination by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Vitaly Klitschko showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Pace yourself.
Little volume punching to the body there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vitaly Klitschko. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Tyson with a powerful left hand. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Good body shot. The right hand came home.
Come on.
Sound jab by Vitaly Klitschko. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Doubling up the jab by Vitaly Klitschko. Tyson's dazed after that punch. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. Wow! Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent, because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go. Get out.
And round 3 comes to an end.
No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big throw.
Keep that head moving. Keep it moving. And I want to see those double jabs. Double jab. Double jab.
Start of round number 4. Mike Tyson's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. 2 rounds to 1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, seems like you're going with the guy who's being more active.
Yeah, but Joe, is he going to pay a price for that activity? Because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early. He's doing a lot of work to win. Does he run out of gas? That's my question right now.
Vitaly Klitschko's known as a balanced fighter. He's a boxer, puncher, but right now, it doesn't matter what he is. Things aren't going his way in these middle rounds.
No, right now he doesn't have a clue. He looks really completely disoriented. You know, I think it's up to his corner, if he gets back to the corner, gets through this round, to remind him of what the strategy should be. You know, direct him in the right way.
Focus.
Solid left hand to the head. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Vitaly Klitschko doing what has done so much damage to all his opponents, landing a good solid headshot.
And doing it at the right distance, using that jab to set it up.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Left to the body. Flush right hand to the body. Tyson's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Vitaly Klitschko. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Let's go. What are you waiting? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Good block by Mike Tyson. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. That straight right, unable to connect. And now he's targeting upstairs. Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. Tyson's able to avoid. Vitaly Klitschko's been stunned. And banging away he goes. How is this going to go on? Once again he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Mike Tyson's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Mike Tyson. Card now.
You know you buffed up, right? Bye-bye, wish you luck with life. But I'll be damned if I let you manage to bless that blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand, but that was back then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them, but I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away. Look around, everybody gone today. You all alone with your empty chest, so bury the bones with any regrets and keep those skeletons piled in stacks. Just drink your medicine, don't bite your glass. I tried to make a difference, but the only thing that changed was I gave you distance. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I'm not tripping, this just an excuse for me to dish down a little bit of the truth. We killing time and time's killing us, so I won't waste mine trying to grip a grudge. But don't twist it into what it isn't. Don't call, don't write, don't visit. I put you on ignore, you're not the homie anymore. The only thing that you can show me is the door. Game over, yeah, who's winning? Save your gas, I refuse to listen. If you're doing math, we doing division. Don't even ask how I've been, there's no you in existence. Go your way, I go my way. You keep going until there's no one to violate. And I'ma remember your last impression. Thanks for that lesson. I won't trust you again. Getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again. Getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends.